Hello and welcome to another video. I hope you're keeping safe during these weird lockdown times. I thought, because I like to put a soundtrack to moments in our lives, whether it be Halloween, Christmas, everything, this seems as good a time as any to talk about, you know, what sort of songs to soundtrack this lockdown should be. So starting with something a bit on your nose, Joy Division Isolation. Very anxiety and frantic drum beat over, ironically, like a positive melody. It's very upbeat melody, but in that very bleak Joy Division way. I think a perfect song to start off our isolation by singing about isolation. Next sort of track to go with our soundtrack would be Manson's Wide Open Space, which is again an isolation song. I believe the track came to be when the frontman, I forget his name, was watching a football match and he heard the announcer say about a player who was in wide open space, look, he's in wide open space, and he thought about the social distancing he was feeling at the time and wrote a song about it. It's a very beautiful song. I highly recommend it if you've never heard it before. So check it out. Manson's Wide Open Space. Next up, I choose Supergrass, Richard III or Richard III. I don't know which way around it is. I suspect it's Richard III. I have heard loads of different things about what you know, why it's called that, but it doesn't seem to be about a king or a man named Richard. It's about, as far as I can tell, getting away from a bad situation or abusive, you know, sort of relationship or and that kind of thing. So the lyrics go, I know you want to get away, but it's the hardest thing you'll ever do. And pretty much, you know, sums up a lot of what's going on at the moment. The next song I'd like to put on my 5-song playlist that sums up the lockdown. I'm going to put Police and not So Lonely. That's a bit too obvious, and I've been far too obvious so far. But I'm actually going to put Message in a Bottle, because we're all using social media to kind of open ourselves out and look for you know, our relationships, our, you know, social interactions, everything. I mean, like, if this lockdown was going to happen, it's probably best it happened now rather than 20-30 years ago. Although if it happened 30-40 years ago, maybe you wouldn't have been alive to experience it. But yeah, it's happened now. What can I say? But just the idea of writing, you know, the hopes of please save me, you know, and putting in a message and throwing it out because you're shipwrecked on your own. And I feel like the message in a bottle is a good analogy for social media, you know. And then there's a lyric where it comes back, the bottle washes back. Well, loads of bottles wash back, and he realises how many people are in the same situation, which pretty much I mean, like, that sums up the lockdown for a lot of people, I think. So I think that's a great track to listen to at the moment. But as far as an individual level song, I think the best song, in my opinion, that sums it up would be Green Day, Longview, which is about, you know, being bored and pretty much getting nothing done. And just basically wasting the day, and you know, you know, and it's kind of upbeat as well. You know, I mean, I could keep on putting, you know, this depressing song and this depressing song, but I thought I'd end it on a bit of a semi upbeat note, even though the lyrics aren't that. It's just about boredom and not knowing what to do with yourself. You know, when there's nothing on the box and all that. So, thanks for watching the video. Please comment, rate and subscribe, because I will have lots more content coming up, because I've always wanted to do this channel, and I've finally got the time to put some effort in, as it were. I'm very excited about, because I've got lots of projects coming on, and I've opened up a new channel, but I'll tell you more about that when it's time to announce that. So yeah, comment, rate and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.